The first thing you notice when you board almost any airplane in 2026 isn't the seat, the lighting, or even the passengers. It's the chaos. People wrestling oversized bags into overhead bins, suitcases getting stuck halfway in, flight attendants negotiating with travelers who swear their bag fit last time, and someone inevitably kneeling in the aisle trying to force a bag under a seat that suddenly feels smaller than it was yesterday. Your luggage takes more abuse in one travel day than most items do in a year, and yet most people still buy carry-on bags based on how cute they look or how cheap they are. That's exactly how you end up replacing luggage every 2 years. If you want a carry-on that actually survives 2026 travel, there are certain bag features you need to avoid at all costs. Here's the truth. Airlines don't advertise. The rules keep getting tighter, overhead space keeps shrinking, and the margin for error is disappearing. A bad bag doesn't just inconvenience you, it slows you down, exhausts your body, and puts a target on you at the gate. Today, we're breaking down 5 bad carry-on bag features you should never buy in 2026, no matter how good the deal looks. The first feature to avoid is cheap, unstable handles and wheels. This is the silent killer of good trips. If you've ever felt your forearm burning just to keep your suitcase rolling straight, that's not you getting weaker. That's the bag fighting you. Low-quality telescoping handles twist, wobble, and lean under even moderate weight. Over time, your body compensates without you realizing it, pulling with one shoulder, tightening your wrist, and stressing muscles that were never meant to stabilize luggage. Multiply that by long terminals, uneven sidewalks, and curb drops, and suddenly your bag becomes a physical burden instead of a tool. Wheels are even worse. The most common point of luggage failure isn't zippers or fabric. It's wheels that stick out too far and are attached by weak pegs. The moment you hit a curb, a stair edge, or even a jet bridge seam, those exposed wheels bend or snap. Once that happens, your carry-on becomes dead weight. In 2026, when gate agents are watching bags more closely than ever, dragging a broken suitcase is the fastest way to get pulled aside and forced into a gate check. Good bags protect their wheels by embedding them into the body of the suitcase, so impact happens on the shell, not the axle. If the wheels dangle freely below the bag, walk away. The second bad feature to avoid is poorly designed grab handles, especially for underseat bags and personal items. This is something most people never think about until they're stuck mid-flight, seatbelt light on, needing something from their bag. Underseat space is smaller and more awkward than ever, and the way your bag fits matters just as much as its dimensions. A bag with only one poorly placed handle forces you to wrestle it out sideways or upside down, often bumping the seat in front of you or spilling contents. Smart bags are designed with multiple grab points, top handles, side handles, or discrete strap hooks, so you can pull them out cleanly even when space is tight. Orientation matters too. Some bags are meant to slide under the seat lengthwise, not sideways, and if the handle is on the wrong end, you'll feel it immediately. In 2026, the best personal item bags aren't just about fitting, they're about retrieval. If you can't access your bag smoothly during the flight, it's not doing its job. The third major mistake travelers make is choosing bags with bad zipper quality and poor zipper placement. A bag is only as strong as the thing holding it together, and nothing fails faster than cheap zippers. In airports, zippers get pulled at odd angles, stressed under pressure, and open dozens of times a day. Cheap zippers snag fabric, catch skin, break teeth, or jam halfway open when you're in a hurry. That moment, standing in a security line, bag half open, contents exposed, is pure stress. In 2026, zippers aren't about locks, they're about reliability. TSA-approved locks are standard now, but the real difference is smoothness and durability. High-quality zippers glide even when the bag is packed tight. Low-quality zippers feel gritty, resist opening, and force you to tug harder every time. Over time, that tension leads to failure. Even worse is bad zipper direction on personal item bags. If opening one pocket causes items from another section to fall out, the bag wasn't designed with real travel in mind. Zippers should work with gravity, not against it. The fourth feature to avoid is wasted interior space disguised as organization. More pockets don't automatically mean better packing. Some bags look impressive with dozens of compartments, but sacrifice usable volume. What matters is whether you can pack cleanly to the edges and corners without awkward gaps or bulges. In 2026, carry-on limits are unforgiving, and every inch matters. Bags that steal space with thick dividers, stiff panels, or poorly placed pockets force you to leave items behind or overstuff, which puts stress on seams and zippers. Inside suitcases, lack of compression is another hidden flaw. Compression isn't just about fitting more, it protects your clothing and prevents fabric from getting caught in zippers. Bags without internal compression force you to push down manually, increasing wear and tear and making closures harder. On the flip side, bags with excessive dangling straps create their own problem. Straps that hang loose catch on seats, handles, and even other passengers. In busy terminals, that's a recipe for frustration. The best designs balance compression with clean lines, keeping everything secure without adding clutter. The fifth and most overlooked bad feature is rigidity, where flexibility is required. In 2026, personal item bags must pass what experienced travelers call the smoosh test. Underseat spaces are inconsistent, oddly shaped, and unpredictable. A personal item bag that looks perfect on paper but won't compress slightly when needed is a liability. Soft structured bags that can squish, flex, and adapt are far more likely to fit without drawing attention from gate agents. Rigid bags, even within size limits, often fail in real-world conditions. This is especially important for seniors and frequent travelers. A bag that refuses to compress forces you into awkward positions, draws scrutiny, and increases stress. The goal isn't to cheat the system, it's to work with it. Bags that collapse naturally under light pressure give you options when space is tight. Bags that insist on staying box-shaped don't. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people buy luggage emotionally. They choose colors, patterns, or influencer hype, then deal with the consequences later. In 2026, that approach doesn't work anymore. Airports are less forgiving, airlines are stricter, and staff are under pressure to enforce rules consistently. Your bag needs to be boringly reliable. Durable handles, protected wheels, thoughtful grab points, smooth zippers, usable interior space, and just enough flexibility to adapt. If you take one thing away from this, let it be this: your bag should never make travel harder. If your body has to compensate for your luggage, something is wrong. If accessing your bag feels stressful, something is wrong. If you're constantly worried about whether it will fit, survive, or break, something is wrong. A good carry-on disappears into the background and lets you focus on the journey. Now I want to hear from you. What's the worst carry-on bag mistake you've ever made? Was it broken wheels, bad zippers, or a bag that looked great but failed at the airport? Drop your story in the comments. Your experience helps other travelers avoid the same mistake. And vote in the subscribe poll. Do you want more honest travel gear breakdowns for 2026 before you buy? Yes or no? This is Visa Pro, helping you travel smarter, lighter, and with less stress. Safe travels, and may your bag work as hard as you do.